So, welcome. We're now at number 5 in this 7-day series of feminine leadership qualities. And number 5 is about nurturing. So, this is about caring for and protecting someone, for example. But interestingly enough, it's not just about somebody else, it can also be about ourselves. And nurturing is very much about ensuring that we are rejuvenated, full of energy, and able to be in a place where we feel able to even nurture somebody else or help somebody else. So if you think about on the airlines, they always tell you to put your mask on first before you help someone else. So it's the same thing here. When you re-energize, rejuvenate, keep your energy up, then you're in a more robust and healthy place that you're able to have that energy to extend to be able to help somebody else. If you haven't nurtured yourself, you'll be unhealthy and you'll be unhappy and you'll become exhausted very easily, either doing things for yourself or maybe if you are helping somebody else. And that can lead to a very frustrating experience for you and maybe even a conflict. So it's super important to give yourself the time to allow yourself to refuel. If you're not refueling, you could easily come to a point where you burn out, where you just are overwhelmed, exhausted, and unable to cope with things in general. And this is a very bad place to get to because it takes quite a bit of time to recover from a place like this, because it takes a lot of learning to stop that forceful nature that you've been following, or that forceful road that you've been following, and not allowing yourself that time to rest. So when you do take time to rest, it can then be a difficult thing for you when you've been on that kind of treadmill of pushing, pushing, pushing. I've learnt this myself the hard way through burnout and getting to a point where I actually got to physical exhaustion. In a gym class, I was quite fit running half marathons throughout this period of my life. And I did come to a point where I wasn't able at that same stage to be able to do one of the exercises in a gym class that I was at. And I was very surprised that my body could get to that point. I didn't realize that that was going to happen to me. Um, and I've had to learn then, part of lots of processes, to listen to my body, to listen to my mind. Do I really want to go, through to this activity or this task or this session that I've booked at the gym, for example? Do I really want to push, push, push? Or do I want to just listen to my body and go, do you know what? Today I just feel like staying at home and watching a movie. And that's okay. It is important to give yourself those, whatever those self-nurturing things are. So comment at the bottom, how do you nurture yourself? And more importantly, how often do you nurture yourself? Do you have a daily practice? Do you have a weekly practice? Or do you just do it ad hoc? So just let me know in the comments below.